Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Fav.
And I'm Rome.
It's been about 3 weeks since we, did our last video for RWBY reaction. We apologize. We just had other projects and we needed more time for ourselves. Personally, we just had more work to get done. Our jobs kind of opened up more hours and we wouldn't mind the extra income here and there. But nonetheless, we're back again, continuing this time with Volume 2, Chapter 5, which is called Extracurricular.
Yes.
Do you remember much from last episode?
I was going to ask you maybe just to give me a quick recap.
Okay, so from what we saw in the last episode, Team RWBY undercovered a hideout for the White Fang, found Roman Torchwick, and had a battle with him and Giant Robot.
Yes.
We learned that Penny herself is an android built with an android AI built with being capable of generating a human aura.
Yes.
So, but with that, I feel like we've just been, we need to get back to the fans that supported us with this and all that. We appreciate it all.
Absolutely.
Anyways, I'll shut up.
Not gonna go there again. Okay.
I feel like that should just be the running theme. It's like, anyways, I've been talking for too long, so I'm just gonna shut up.
Hey, you said it, not me.
I know. Okay. Great. And we are gonna begin in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Pyrrha against an entire team.
And that's the match.
Ooh, lucky shot.
Well done, Miss Nikos. You should have no problem qualifying for the tournament.
Thank you, Professor.
All right. Now I know that's a tough act to follow, but we have time for one more sparring match. Any volunteers? Miss Belladonna? You've been rather docile for the past few classes. Why don't you...
I'll do it.
Mercury, is it? Very well. Let's find you an opponent.
Actually, I wanna fight her.
Me?
I'm afraid Miss Nikos has just finished a match. I recommend you choose another partner.
No, it's fine. I'd be happy to oblige.
No weapons?
No, no weapons.
What?
Not that you can see at least.
Ah.
Hey, your friend's doing pretty good.
I forfeit.
You don't even want to try?
What's the point? You're a world-renowned fighter. We're obviously leagues apart.
In that case, Pira Nikos is the victor of the match again. Next time, you may want to think a little harder before choosing an opponent.
I'll be sure to do that.
Love the voice actor for Mercury, but hate the character of Mercury.
The witch?
And remember,
The voice
dance
actor
is
for
this
Mercury.
weekend,
Oh,
but
you don't
all
like
have
his
your
character?
first mission on Monday. I will not accept any excuses.
There's obviously a reason he did that.
Yeah.
Learning is so much fun.
Oh, okay. I think I know.
Hey, Blake, you, doing okay?
I'm fine.
So I hear there's this dance going on this weekend. Sounds pretty lame, but you and me, I'm thinking, not as lame, huh?
What?
The dance this weekend. You want to go or what?
I don't have time for a stupid dance. I thought you, of all people, would get that.
You what? We want you to go to the dance.
That's ridiculous. Blake, we're worried about you. This investigation is starting to mess with your head.
You can't sleep, you hardly eat, and to be honest, your grades have been suffering.
You think I care about grades? People's lives are at stake. We know, and we're all still trying to figure out what Torchwick is up to.
Thanks to you and Son, we know they're operating somewhere outside of Southeast Vale. And the Schnee Company record singled out Vale as the primary target for dust robberies over the last few months.
Don't forget about their missing military tech, too. But there are still unanswered questions.
Blake, you won't be able to find anything if you can't even keep your eyes open.
All we're asking is that you take it easy for one day.
It will be fun. Kay and I will make sure of it.
Yeah, we're planning the whole event. Excuse me?
Team Coffee's away mission lasted longer than expected.
So Wes and I
Oh,
were asked to pick up where
Coffee.
they left off. And now we can make sure you have the perfect night.
And once it's all over, we'll return to our search, rested and ready. So, what do you think?
I think this is a colossal waste of time. I'll be in the library. Great.
You can't keep going like this.
Open the door. I promise not to.
Aww.
I lied. What you need? Will you accompany me to the dance on Sunday?
Are you done?
Yes.
No.
What? And that is why they call you the Ice Queen.
All my life, boys have only cared about the perks of my last name. Besides, I already have a date in mind. Date or no date. None of this will matter if we can't get Blake to go.
ready to move on to Aura?
I'm actually thinking maybe we just skip Aura tonight. Might go on a jog or something.
Come on. I know you get frustrated, but you must keep trying. I'm sure we'll discover your semblance any day now.
That's not it. It's just... it's dumb.
What is it? John, you know you can tell me.
It's Weiss.
Oh. What about her?
I asked her to do the dance and she shot me down. Big surprise, right?
Well,
Oh.
I believe the saying goes, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
That's easy for you to say. You probably got guys clamoring over each other just to ask you out.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, please. If you don't get a date to the dance, I'll wear a dress.
And finally, Pyrrha Nikos. Ah, the invincible girl.
She's smart, but I wouldn't say invincible.
Do tell. Her semblance is polarity, but you'd never know just by watching.
After she made contact with my boots, she was able to move them around however she wanted. But she only made slight adjustments.
Just enough to make it look like she's untouchable. She doesn't broadcast her power, so it puts her opponents at a disadvantage. People assume she's fated for victory, when she's really taken fate into her own hands. Interesting. Add her to the list.
You should be able to take her no problem.
It's not about overpowering the enemy. It's about taking away what power they have. And we will. In time.
I hate waiting.
Don't worry, Mercury. We have a fun weekend ahead of us.
Is it a needle?
That looks like a piece of hair.
Oh, a hair?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell. Oh, that was a really good episode.
Yeah. Going through all of that, starting with the episode,
That was really good.
can we just point out that not only does Cardin fail as a huntsman, but he fails his whole team if he's being taken out by one individual. You have a 4-on-1
Yeah.
advantage, and you know what's the saying? You're only as good as your team, or something like that.
I guess. Yeah, I didn't expect him to get beat up like that.
So all of that was just training to show that Pyrrha is, you know, they've mentioned from Volume 1 that like she was like 4 years running like one of the best students in terms of showing off the academy or showing off her skills as a warrior, and just kept on going from there. I feel like to say like she's the best because she actually wants to try to do so. If another challenge comes along, she still wants to have an opportunity to see if there's anything that she could not handle on her own.
For sure.
So, going to Mercury then, you did mention like he has no weapons and everything.
Well, as soon as you said, well, he kind of does that, I kind of figured out. I'm like, he's fighting her to figure something out.
Yeah.
So obviously he was trying to figure out how she does or what she's doing and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of knew he was up to no good.
Yeah.
Smart move though.
Yeah. So, if you've seen his fighting style, he is mostly known for kickboxing.
Mm-hmm. Does he never use weapons anytime he fights, or is it
his legs are his weapons? He there is an episode.
I figured that too.
Yeah, there is an episode I think later on that gives him a little bit of backstory, and Emerald as well, and how they came into contact with Cinder.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of neat to see.
Yeah, I know it is in a later episode and everything.
This season?
I think it's next volume, if I remember correctly.
No problem.
What else was there?
John singing the guitar, that was just the best. Honestly, probably one of my favorite moments from this whole series so far is "Don't Worry, I Won't Sing," opens the door and I lied. That, by far, probably my favorite moment so far in this whole thing. Loved it. I know, you feel so bad for him, you know. I don't know if it's Weiss that she doesn't really like him or see him in that way. I hope she kind of like,
Well,
you know, changes her mind and stuff. I feel so bad for him.
well, at the same time, Weiss did mention that like any guy that's approached her has only approached her for her name, and it's because
Right. Yes. I can see then why she'd be afraid.
not really. I wouldn't say afraid. She's just more like she will have a guard up, but she doesn't want to waste time in a
Yeah.
sense that she knows what kind of reputation that she wants to hold for the family name.
I
she
get that.
she still has. She wants to show a sign of royalty, but at the same time authority, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get cut to Pyrrha still training Jean and everything,
Yes.
and you know, if you have someone like I want to give mad props to Pyrrha. If you have someone that's gonna
Yeah,
you know,
take the
show-
time
to
just
help you
show him.
improve.
Yep.
And say, you know what, you really have improved in terms of swordplay. You're a better fighter than when we first started.
Well, and I was really glad to hear her say that because it gave you that sense that they have still been continuing their practicing and stuff, and that he is getting better, which
Yeah.
makes me, you know, can't wait to see him use those, you know, use what he's learned to his advantage.
Yeah.
So that was really glad. I was glad to hear that. I'm like, that's right. I'm like, they're still training, and this bet that he made with her.
Do you hope that falls through?
I really do. I really do. I mean, he said he'd wear a dress, and knowing John's character, he would stick to his word. So I'm really curious to see that's what happens.
The only other thing that was mentioned, and it's just in terms of Team RWBY, cutting back to their dorm room and everything. Blake, you can tell, is just, she's tiring herself out, burning the midnight candle. She's not really taking care of herself. And, you know, you're not really of any use to...
No use to the team at all.
If you're going to, you know, destroy yourself like that.
Yeah.
And the thing is that they're not asking her to do much. They just said, hey, just take one day. Just one day. Just relax, okay? Like, we accomplished so much already. Like, we...
Is it just because she doesn't want to stop? She just wants to keep going?
She's still,
you know?
Well, she mentioned like there's still questions I want to find the answers to. So, how do you go from there?
Yeah. It'd be very hard to like, you know, put your mind to rest even for just a minute when, you know, she's got all that worry and stuff like that. But I really hope that she does, you know, take care of herself so that they can figure this out.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next video.
Take care.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.